What's going on? Day 3 of the bulk, push day. We got to go on today. It's going to be I set this up. It's going to be my favorite exercise assortment of the whole week. It's not many sets, but I start with incline dumbbell press, Smith machine shoulder press, and then a Lang easy bar skull crusher. And then I finish off with a seated cable fly to target my upper chest. It's not much, but this is like all my favorite exercises compact into one day. So it's gonna be a good one. The camera angles in the gym might be a little wonky because where the benches are and also where the Smith machine is, it's kind of like a little compact setup. So you might get some random angles for this, but it's still gonna be good. It's gonna be good regardless. So that's what I got for the lift today. Nothing too crazy. If you guys wanna see anything specific in my videos, for example, like if you want me to explain a certain thing of what I'm doing and I didn't cover it, just go ahead and drop it in the comments and let me know, because I am totally open to explaining every part of what I do, because there's quite a bit to it. I mean, I don't show every single minute detail, but you get the gist. I'm sitting at about 213.5 now. So my weight jumped about 2.5 pounds in about 3 days. That's what happens when you start another bulk and start eating more calories in a surplus. For that first week, your weight's just gonna jump a ton from water weight. So when I try to measure what my weight gain is gonna be over the next few weeks, I'm gonna completely exclude this first week because it's mainly just gonna be water, and I won't actually be able to calculate how much physical weight or muscle and fat I gained. So I'll start next week taking those measurements in account, and then the week after that, and then measure how much my weight gain is gonna be from those 2 weeks. And the goal is about a pound a week. So doing the math, 4-month bulk, a pound a week, it's gonna be about 15 pounds, 16 pounds. So that's where I'm gonna end off at that 225 mark. And we will see how it goes. There's not really much more for me to say before the workout. Looking forward to this one. Let's get right into it. Okay, well, I was gonna do 85, but the two dumbbells are different for the 85. They have different grip sizes, so we'll do 90. It's kind of contrary to what I said before when I wanted to do higher reps for, but you can go ahead, it's okay. Kind of contrary to what I said before about wanting to do higher reps for incline dumbbell press, but not the end of the world. I'd rather go heavier than lighter. I'd say the big focus for this is holding it for 1 second at the bottom right here. Up to when I just go right here halfway and then push back up, I don't feel it in my chest at all, and it's just mainly triceps. So you can see on each rep, I'll focus on holding it down here and getting as far as I can without, like, what do you want to say, letting my arm fall out and then dropping the dumbbell. But it's probably around, like, I don't know, maybe an inch lower than where my pec is as far as I can get. So yeah, you'll see it on this set. What did I say? I think 8 to 10 I put for this. Okay. Plan on doing 8 to 10 reps for each set of this. I haven't done Smith machine in a long time, so I might be completely off. We'll see on these first reps. Planning on, before I used to just go down to like my chin. I'm gonna try and see if I go all the way down to my shoulders and if it makes much of a difference having my shoulder completely lengthened right here. If not, I'd rather do it to my chin just so like injury prevention pretty much. Even though I got 7, I'm still gonna keep the same weight just because I feel a lot more comfortable doing heavier weight on a Smith machine, because I know if I, like, let's say move my shoulder at the end of the movement, that it's not gonna just either fall forward or fall back because it's on the fixed movement because of the Smith machine. Otherwise, since I hit that lower, or I didn't reach my rep range that I normally want, I'd normally drop the weight about 10 pounds right there and try to hit maybe 9 or 10 reps. But maybe I'll drop it for the third set because we got 3 of these. Okay. Basically what I'm doing for these, instead of like starting here and like a typical skull crusher, you'll go down to your forehead, which is why it was initially called like a skull crusher. But I'll do it above my head and I'll bring it all the way back to here. Because once I go from, instead of doing it here and bring it down to my forehead, I can stretch out the tricep completely just by bringing it all the way back to here. And then like I said, for the incline dumbbell, I'll hold it there for a second and then I'll explode out of it. Okay, so seated cable fly, I'm gonna make it upper chest targeted. So I'll start here. Instead of like a press, I'll be like I'm hugging a tree, but instead of hugging it at like, I don't want to say pec height, I'll go up like towards my clavicle. So you'll see in my set, maybe I'll even like arch my back a little bit and come like way the heck up here, like over exaggerated way up here. And then you'll feel it like the completely top fibers of your chest. Like when I finish this, like the next day when I'm sore, it almost feels like my neck is sore because how close of the fibers you hit in your chest are to up here. So you'll see what I mean. It'll make more sense when I start the set. All right, the workout's over. A little post-game interview. Pump, 7.5 out of 10. It was pretty good, but when I'm only doing that many sets where it's not that much, the pumps are decent, but it's nothing compared to like if I'm cranking out 12 sets each muscle group and it's just a crap ton of volume. Still good though. I don't want to say it was bad. Definitely hit every muscle. I felt it for each muscle. Good stretch. So 7.5 out of 10. I might make that a daily thing. In the post-game interview, I'll rate the pump for each workout. Yeah, so this one, 7.5 out of 10. Definitely liked the cable fly. I haven't done flies in like a month, just from priming myself to start this bulk. And if you saw like when I got a deep stretch on those flies, especially when it's in a seat and I'm not standing, you feel it so much more. There's such a big difference between doing standing cable flies with nothing to support your back and doing it seated. Seated, you can do, well, for me personally, I can do so much more weight and feel it so much more in my chest. It doesn't feel like I'm fighting the machine when I have this seat. So yeah, overall, solid. Let's go check out the pump. Okay, I think that's all set. All right, let's see how this goes. Set this down so it's out of the way. You can still hear me though. Okay. What do you want to start with? Maybe I'll do a side chest because it was primarily a chest workout. Okay. Whew. I mean, it's pretty pumped, but not to like the max. We'll do a side try. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that pose when I'm bulking because, like, this whole area is, like, not much definition. I mean, yeah, because most of your fat's going to be around here, your torso. So I'm not a big fan of the poses where you see a bunch of the obliques or abs when I'm bulking, obviously. Everything else, though, I mean, not bad. Maybe we'll do this side. I gotta get better at, like, the angle I drop my shoulder and bring the other, curl the other one up. I definitely haven't perfected it yet, and you can see that. So that'll be another thing at the end of this bulk. I'll be a lot better at posing. I'm actually gonna learn how to pose. What else is there? Show off the shoulders, maybe? Heck, I don't know. Maybe most muscular. I'll do that. Okay. All right, we'll call it there. We'll call it at that. That's day number 3. Push. It's in the books.